Howdy everybody, DrankisDank here with another Minecraft video, and we're hanging out on the friend zone server, and check it out guys, we got ourselves a full beacon, which, yep, it's kind of a, yeah, I got jump 2 boost on right now so I could hop up this hill, which is actually a lot of fun. Jump 2 is probably my favorite one so far. Alright, so let's get down here. So I got jump 2 on so I can jump 2 blocks at once. But yeah, we got the full beacon going here. This thing's already completely fleshed out because obviously I've been running my iron farm for a while now, and it's not like I've been using a whole lot of iron. So I had almost a double chest full of iron saved up, and so I could make this beacon as soon as we got a nether star. And yeah, so we had a fun wither battle actually. If you watched episode 2 of the Friend Zone LP, you will have learned that I had never killed a wither in survival completely by myself, I guess, or like even with like one other person. The only withers I had ever killed in survival before were whatchamacallit, like with groups and stuff. So I didn't, ever really think too much. I was kind of nervous about the wither fight. But actually, that fight went pretty easier than expected. I put some clips together for you guys so you can check that out. Yep, I'm going to let you guys look at that, and I will be right back.
Might as well just get it over with, because I know I'm going to die a shit ton.
You ready for this? This is happening. We're gonna go so hard on this thing. Alright, ready? Oh gosh, I'm getting the jitters. Here we go. Ready, set, go! Drink your shit, drink your shit, drink your shit. Okay, here we go. Sword, 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 sword. Get off me! Get off me! I am man!
Wow.
Did we get another star?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh man, give me that. Give me that.
Oh my god.
Oh, we just destroyed that thing. That, boys and girls, is how you kill a wither. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope you guys liked that wither fight. It was pretty crazy. With that whole 11 seconds and we killed the wither. We went back and counted it afterwards. I thought that was insane. I guess that whole idea to stick him in a small room was just really smart because he couldn't get away from us, and we could just deal out those sword hits like madmen. So that worked really well, and it was really easy to get a nether star. We were actually really disappointed that we didn't have more wither skulls at that point, because we would have just killed so many more. But what are we going to do today, guys? Today, well, first of all, let me show you some of the stuff that I've been working on while you've been gone. So we've got the Rage Quit, and that was our only named tool. But I've actually got a little array of awesome shovels and pickaxes that I want to show you guys. So this one isn't named, but then we've got my axe. So it's an efficiency 5 shovel with fortune 3 and unbreaking 3, and I'm going to use this for all my wood needs. And basically at this point I am basically set on tools, and I won't make any more tools. I'll just use diamonds to repair the ones I have because they're so good. But so here we go. We got my axe, which I'll be using for all my wood needs. And for those of you that don't know, it's actually better to use a shovel Just because, I mean, you're using 3 diamonds to make an axe, and you're only using 1 diamond to make a shovel. And with an efficiency 5 shovel, even with an efficiency 4 or 3 shovel, you can burn through wood just as fast as an axe. Basically, like fractions of a second different. And with Unbreaking 3, the whole misuse thing doesn't really matter anymore. So with my axe, even though it's a shovel, that'll actually be my primary tool for, whether it's dirt and things that shovels should actually go with, and also it'll go with all of the wood and stuff. Cool. And then we've got the cleanup crew. Now, I made a Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, and Efficiency 5 diamond pickaxe for the purpose of when I go out mining, I always use Silk Touch. So I'll come back to my base with like a stack of coal ores. Like, here, let me show you. So in my coal box, I've got stacks and stacks of coal ore. So when I use Fortune on that, this will multiply probably to like, right now it's only about 9 stacks or 8.5 or whatever. But once I use all that, that'll be about like 27 stacks of coal. Once I mine it up with Fortune 3. So what I do is I always mine with the Silk Touch, and that's actually how I get all my diamonds. Right now I have 65 diamonds. I've got 1 in my diamond chest, and I've got a stack of them in here. And that actually came from probably like 30 diamond ores or something like that I used a Fortune 3 pick on. So, like I said, when I go out mining, I use Silk Touch and collect ores. And then when I get home, I set them all up in this big, stack block. Like the coal was this big tower that was probably like 40 blocks high. Back when I did a big coal, what's it called? Collection, I guess. So I had this huge stack of coal, and I ender pearled up to the top of it, and then I used the cleanup crew, or a pick like the cleanup crew. This one wasn't made at that time. And it's got efficiency 5, so it's really fast, and it's got that Fortune 3, so I dug right through it. All that good stuff. And then here we go, the ice miner. It's a Silk Touch shovel with efficiency 5 and Unbreaking 3. And I'm going to use this coming up soon. It doesn't have a use yet, obviously, because I don't really have any ice fields or anything. But that's where I'm going to jump on up to the top of this hill, and I'm going to tell you guys my plan. My master plan. I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do with my little, see here we've got B Extreme Hills right there. So I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do with this little Extreme Hills biome that is surrounded. It's got a swamp over there, a desert over there, little woods there, taiga type snowy area over there. Oh, really now? Ah, that's Wardyy. He's our newest member to the server, and he's from the UK. So we finally have a British guy on here. He'll be uploading videos soon. I'll put the link to his channel in the description of this video, and he said he'll get some content out. Maybe not a Let's Play like this, but he'll definitely be doing something fun. You should go check that out. But like I was saying, we got a snowy biome over here. I guess this is a continuation of the Extreme Hills, but mainly just woods. So I was thinking, I have this really cool little mountain in the middle of all of these different biomes, and what can I do with that? So actually, it's alright. So I am planning on, so you see I've got my iron golem farm, or one of the towers for the iron golem farm there. I'm going to make another one over there where it's equidistant from that collection zone. And so what I'm planning is I'm already going to have 2 towers. You're going to have this tower and I'm going to have that tower. And I'm going to dress them up so that they don't look like boxes on stilts, because that's not the best looking structure in the world. I'm going to dress it up so it looks pretty nice. And then over here on the middle, I'm probably going to build a tower. Over there, I'm going to build like a snow and ice themed tower. And then all that area, I'm just going to cut down all of those trees and make ice fields. so that I'll have a huge place to just mine out ice constantly. I'll have like rows and rows and rows and rows of little, ice trays and little freezing collection areas and all that stuff. And that's where the ice miner will come in handy. I can dig out all of that ice really well. And then over here in this direction, I think I may build a tower, that's kind of homey. That may be like where I put my bed. Just a really nice little place. And then, like I said, in the middle, I'm going to build a tower. And guys, I did a lot of thinking about what kind of material I would build this middle tower out of. And then jokingly, last night I was thinking about it. Jokingly, Madison said, "You know what, you should build it out of obsidian." And I was like, wait a minute. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a large build, like a huge scale build in survival completely out of obsidian. So I was like, you know what? Challenge accepted. I'm going to make a huge, like 23 block diameter, or wait, hold on, 1, 2, 3, yeah, like 23, I think, block diameter tower that'll just shoot up into the sky. It'll have the beacon at the bottom of it shooting up the ray of light through the middle. And this thing is going to be awesome. I'm telling you guys right now. I started, mocking up some designs. I promise this is not going to be a bust. I'm not just going to make an end tower and set a little fire on top of it. I'm actually going to make an amazing tower primarily out of obsidian right in the middle here. And it will just be this dominating structure, and it'll be like attached to every other tower. Definitely. It'll be attached to my, snowy tower, the home tower, swamp tower, the sand tower. And every tower will be themed. So this one will be sandstone. That one will be maybe like dark wood, spruce wood, I think will go good with the swamp. Maybe some kind of a stone brick and oak plank over here for the home one, and then definitely a lot of snow and ice over here. But anyways, I'm gonna put an elevator in this obsidian tower so I can come up and down. It may be on a little side tower next to the obsidian tower, because I'm not really sure could fit it gracefully into a 23 by 20 or 23 radius circle. But yeah, guys, so I have got some big ambitions for this world. I think it's gonna look awesome when I'm done, and I think it's gonna take a while for me to get to that whole done position. So there's definitely something to subscribe for, because there's going to be a lot of building process for that obsidian tower, and the towers all around. I'm very excited about it. But as you can see, if we come on over here, I have taken out the trees in this whole area of the swamp. Now, why have I done that? Remember, I came out with a slime science video. You know what? We're actually going to go hop into bed. Oh, Wardy's on. Hey, Wardyy. Mind sleeping? Alright, guys. I'm back. I got Wardyy to hop into bed while I was hopping in the bed. And so now it's daytime. So like I was saying, if you ever saw my slime science video, I did some research on how these guys act in a swampland biome now that they can spawn in swamplands. And if you want to check out that video, just go ahead and click that link right there, and it'll take you over there and you can check that out. Really cool stuff. Put a lot of work into that one. But like I was saying, if you watch that video, you know that I've been keeping my eye on the spawning behavior and just behavior in general of these slimes in the swampland biome, and I think I've come up with a really cool idea for a mob farm for slimes using swampland biomes instead of slime chunks. And it's not going to be some highly efficient design, because I was also thinking about, Minecon recently happened, and at Minecon for the Redstone update, they were talking about ways where people can now, will be able to, place items into a chest using some sort of contraption instead of just, picking up items from a collection zone and then dumping it all into a chest by hand. And so I was thinking, that will completely revolutionize mob traps, because right now we're focused highly on efficiency and things like that. When we will not have to be as focused on efficiency anymore, because now we can have these things running 24/7. We don't need to be paying attention to it, and it'll just automatically put our stuff in a box, which is it really does change the game if you think about it. The reason we had it so focused on efficiency is that we could kill the mob cap, because so that we could have it as quick as possible, so that we didn't fill up the mob cap. But now, if we've got automatic item storage, the mob cap can be going as fast as it wants. But if we're killing the mobs instantly and then transporting their items to a place that they won't despawn, it's kind of like implementing an AFK stream, but without having to dig 256 blocks away and put ice in it. So, like I said, it's going to be kind of revolutionary. So actually, I'm not going to be focusing on efficiency for this particular mob trap. I'm actually just going to be focusing on just a constant stream of slime balls, and then hopefully, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but hopefully when the redstone update comes out, the update will be helpful in that I will be able to make an AFK storage system. We'll see how that works, and if that happens or if it doesn't happen. If it doesn't happen, that's alright. I can still store, if I wanted to, I could dump the slimes actually into the nether, and then that could relieve the mob cap, and that would be a way of AFK item storage in a way. But like I said, we'll see with the redstone update. I'm going to keep on doing some work here, and I'll let you guys back into the action once I've leveled out some of this land, and then I'll get to explaining the principles behind this little slime stream that I'm going to make. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright, guys. I've been doing a lot of work, and as you can see, I kind of messed up there. But alright, so here, from that block to that block to that block to that block. So, see that? There's kind of a wall right there, but it kind of blends in because it's made out of dirt right now. But that right there will be the slime farm box. And through a lot of testing, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, if you're looking at this for a tutorial because you want to build one of these things, you're not in the right place. Because guess what? This slime farm is both more labor intensive and more resources, and B, not going to be as efficient as digging down, finding a slime chunk, and building a slime farm out of that. But every once in a while, don't get me wrong, I love looking at tutorials and getting really high efficiency stuff that people have already invented, like for instance the iron golem farm here. But every once in a while, I like to do my own thing and see if I can do my own thing, and also if I turn this into a structure, I think it'll also look, pretty good. So right now it looks awful. I realized that there was a whole corner there that was actually river biome and not swampland biome. So that's why I trimmed it. It was originally going to be 80 blocks by 80 blocks. And then I trimmed it down there quite a bit because that whole corner right in there was river biome. And no slimes would have spawned in there, so it wasn't much use having it over in that corner. So I just trimmed the wall back. I figured it'd be easier to work with anyways. But let's head down there and see what I've got going on. Okay, so we got some creepers. That's good. That's a way to start it. I should have seen that coming. Okay, and I don't have any more dirt on me. But, oh well, I will patch that up in a second. But guys, you know what? I'm going to go sleep in a bed. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back here and it's daytime, and now I can show you what's really going on. I actually didn't bring any more dirt down to fix that still, but I can fix it later. So anyways, spawnable area for these slimes will be all over this ground in here, that little spot in there, and here's the thing. When observed, it is often said that slimes, as soon as they spawn, will just try and run towards a wall and faceplant. That's not 100% accurate. Actually, what's happening is when a slime is deciding its movement, say, so it starts on this block, and it's facing this way. Right before it jumps, it'll calculate a direction, either like 12 degrees this way or 12 degrees that way, and then it will jump in that direction. And then once it lands again, it'll pick, again, 12 degrees this way or 12 degrees that way. And it'll jump again in whatever direction it chooses. And so because it has like a 50-50 shot going right versus going left, what ends up happening usually is slimes end up basically heading in a more or less straight line until they hit some sort of wall. So what I'm doing here is I'm setting up an area here where, let me kill this creeper, where I'll have these canals here, which will actually be slime drowners, and it'll break up any slime. Okay, another key factor, I guess. Slimes cannot swim, but their AI doesn't tell them that they can't swim. In other words, they won't avoid water. They will jump right into water, not knowing that they will die as soon as they, get in there, and they'll start drowning, and they won't be able to handle themselves, blah, 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 which is what I'm taking advantage of in this trap. Basically, they're going to spawn in, run in a single direction, more or less, until they fall into one of these canals. Now, inside of these canals, let's get our signs going here. Inside of one of these canals, I'm going to have signs on the lower level, except for on this, so that basically the 3 high slimes will be in here and they'll be drowning because the water's 3 high. The 2 high slimes will be in here and they'll be drowning because the water's up here. And they still won't be able to fall down here because they're more than 1 block fat. But then once they break down to the tiniest slimes, they'll either fall down the side or be standing on here and walk off. So that is the principle behind the slime drowner here. And then for the corners, you just do that. There we go. So I'm going to be laying down these signs here for a while. And then down in these little channels right here, I'm actually underneath this whole thing. Here, let's get out of here again. Right there. There we go. Underneath this whole thing, that's why I have these corners here. On these sides, on the sides, there'll be channels going inwards, where basically in the middle, I'm going to have one giant whirlpool, more or less, that'll flush all the slimes through all the canals into one spot, and then from there, I'm going to pipe those slimes over, and then basically near my Iron Golem farm collection zone, I'm going to pipe them over to a little drop kill place or something like that right over there. In the wall of my little underground area. So that is the plan, guys. I'll get back to you when I'm done throwing down all these signs, and y'all stick around. Alright, guys. Got those signs put into there. So we've got our channels done. We're going to wait until the last thing I'm going to do is put water actually in these canals. What I'm actually going to do right now is I'm going to dig down here. So I got to get 2 blocks here so I can move around in here. Just like this. Alright, and then I'm going to dig these out. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's the drop. Where that's where the big slime toilet, the big whirlpool where it'll flush them all down. It'll be right there, and then see here. So under these canals, the ones on the edges at least, the other ones are just going to drop them right in. The ones on the edges are actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. I did not think about that. 6, 7, 8. And then dump them into the big toilet here where it'll all lead them to the central point. And then once they're at the central point... Oh, excuse me. I'm kind of tired. And they'll all get pushed towards the middle and flushed away like a toilet. So I'm going to get to that, and I will see you guys in just a bit. Alright, guys. As you can see, we moved the beacon down here, and oh, what? Why are you not burning? Is that fire protection armor he has on? Is that what's going on? I bet that's what's happening. No, I don't know what just happened. But anyways, guys, yep, see, we moved the beacon down here. The story on the cacti on top of the beacon is actually that was put there as a joke, kind of. And so when I moved it down here, I figured I'd take the cacti with it because it kind of grew on me. Let's grab some blocks. I forgot that this broke. So I had some help from Jonas and Mustang to help dig out the underside of this here. I'll go back down there in just a second once I grab these blocks so I can show you exactly what's going on down there. And then I've got my water buckets so we can go ahead and get started on all of this business. Alright, sweet. So we got everything we need. Obviously, we've already got slimes in here, so that's good. Oh, gosh, these guys. Wow. Alright, good thing we got regen, but oh my goodness. Make sure that the rage quit doesn't break. Gotta make sure. Gotta keep my eye on that little health bar. Oh, there's Lazy. But, okay, so let's fill in these little holes here. Alright, guys, here we are. Back in the bottom of the slime farm. I got everything I needed, so I'm ready to go this time around. And as you can see, we got all this rigged up here with the signs. No water up there yet. That's actually going to be the last thing that I'm going to do, other than, you know, put a building around this whole thing. But so here we go. The corners are going to flow like this, so the water will be flowing this direction, and then this whole middle plane will have just like basically creating a big V. The water streams will be flowing all to the center aisle. And then once we get in the center, we're going to have this going here. So we're going to have water, and water, and water. So let's just get this whole thing going here. Hey, Mustang. Alright. And then water. And let's start putting water on the other side here. And I'll show you where that tunnel goes in just a second. Let's get up out of here. Alright, so we got water. Okay, got more water. And we'll put it here. And here. Let me go get one more water. All right. So there it is, the finished middle stream, and I'll just hop in and I'll show you where this goes right about now. I'm gonna go ahead and get my ladders ready. Let's actually grab that water while we're here. Let's get out of here. Okay, there we go. 1, 2. All right, buckle my shoe. Head in here. Get going. All right, so now we are in our little slime tunnel here. This is where all the little slimes will be pushed through by water tunnels. And let's just go ahead and kill these guys. They probably spawned in here. Maybe they, I don't know. But here we go. We're going to go right up on in here. Go all the way up. Slimes can actually climb ladders, so that's why this is so effective, per se. Let's see, we got a 4, and then... So here's the hole in the ceiling. It's like equidistant from the collection zone for that. So I'll put that right there, and then I will... Wait, 1, 2... Ooh, that's not where I want to put that. Okay, I want to put... Yeah, that sign's already in there. So let's enter pearl into there. Ah! Ugh, thought I was going to suffocate. Okay, so we're ender pearled into here. We're going to put these right there. And we're going to take our water bucket. Let's make a little double source. That's what I wanted to do. Jeez, man, I'm getting distracted. Sorry about that. We're going to climb down here. We're going to make a little source spring like that. And like that. There we go. Got our water sources. Alright, let's take one of them. Go up here. And plop it down right there. So now, whenever these slimes, they'll climb up this little ladder and instantly get pushed. As soon as they get to the top of the ladder, they'll get pushed over to the side, over to that drop. And since they can't swim, they'll fall right out of the water and land in that little collection area that I made for them. So let's plug this up with dirt. This does not have to be pretty at all. Okay, so but here's the thing. These slimes will not be forced to climb the ladder if there isn't a block right here. So I'm going to work perfectly. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's where the number 8 is. And we're going to go boom, and we're going to go boom. Actually, you know, we're not going to put that down yet. I changed my mind. And we're going to put that right there. And see, here's the thing. With any other mob, if you want them to get them to go under this, it would be a pain in the butt because they'd be trying to jump the entire time. But slimes can't swim. So as long as they're in water, they can't jump up and down, which means they'll go straight under this grass block and right up onto that ladder. So you actually don't need to worry about leveling out the entire tunnel to be 1 wide. You can actually leave it 2 wide until the last little bit. So put our water there, zoom in. Yep, so it's working perfectly. Now we can go, oh, I'm an idiot. We're actually going to need to get our signs, put one here, and then put the water source there. So now, let's look at that. Okay, so even though the slimes can't swim, they can still make it up these little half slab bricks. So when they're coming along, they'll pop up and then pop back down, and that'll actually work just fine, and they won't drown, and they'll actually keep moving. So boom, 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 bada bing, bada boom, bazinga. Who says bazinga? I actually don't know that. Is it? I don't know. I know I've heard it. Somebody say it. You know, tell me in the comments. Who is it that says bazinga? I know one of you people out there know. I sure don't. 2, 1, 2. Fill it on up. And one more for good measure. Plop. Alright, so my slime tube to my house is finished. Now if it'll let me get out of here. Let me out of here. Alright, let's go, creeper. Get off my face. Alright, guys. Here it is. You see the finished product. Got this nice sloping downwards V from top to bottom, and on the sides there it dumps them into the V from those sides. And let's head out of here once we can kill enough of these guys to actually move. Let's see here. Kill the big ones so that the little ones can hop down. Let's break this block. get the water stream flowing 100%, and oh, there's a block missing right there. And chuck that thing out of there. Hope that thing lands someplace. Yeah, there we go, right next to the chests. Excellent. All right. So last step for the farm, as far as technical things go, there are a few other things that we need to do, like light up the surrounding area to give this place better spawn rates, especially at night. Especially at night. And also, you can be sure that I'll be doing some caving to better the spawn rates as well. And some things that you may be thinking right now are, you know what, Drank, you have a problem. You know, when it's dark in here, not just slimes will be able to spawn, every monster will be able to spawn. Like, what will that do to your spawn rates, and what will that do, you know, to all of your trap mechanics? And you know what? I know that that's going to happen. I know that everything is going to spawn in here, but here's the thing, everything can swim except for the slimes. So the slimes are going to be the only things that make it down into that toilet down there, where they all get flushed away and dropped for the goodies. So yes, like it's not like I'm pushing the mob cap. It's not like I'm making it so the only thing that spawns in this area are slimes. I'm just taking advantage of water and the fact that slimes can't swim to both grind down the slimes and also make it so that the slimes are the only ones that get taken away for their goodies. So like I said, it's not an efficiency trap. It's more of an AFK trap, or a constant just stream of slime balls that'll flow into there from time to time. It's not meant to be some huge project for, you know, high efficiency or anything like that. But I'm gonna make some more buckets here, and then we will get going on. Let's see. Let's dig a little infinite source, and then we're gonna start filling in our grinder here. All right, guys. Finally, Mustang throws an ender pearl into the slime field. But guys, got it finished. I actually, this episode's probably going to be running a little long by now. I'm going to leave this episode a bit unfinished. Don't you worry, I'll be back. And good news is that over the winter break, I'll be taking my PC back home. Excellent mob farm. Over the break, I'll actually be taking my PC back home, and I'll have a lot of time to pump out these videos for you guys. Because honestly, I actually took a whole day to do all this, and Mustang is caught. Yeah. I actually took a whole day to make this slime farm for you guys and show you this this episode. It does take a lot of time, and I put a lot of work into these videos, and honestly, this was just the day of building it and putting it together. I've still got editing in front of me, and got to slap on all the right finishing touches, and then I got to upload it to YouTube. So you'll actually be probably watching this, or at least if you watch it right when it comes out, you'll probably be watching this a whole day or two after I actually build this. And I say that just because, guys, I want to kind of put it in perspective for you. First of all, I will put a lot of hard work into these videos, whether or not people watch them. Like, that's just, I like making them. I love Minecraft. I don't think I'll ever stop. I put a lot of work into this for whoever's watching it. You know, right now I've got 16 subscribers, I think. Perfect. 16 people decided that they want to watch my videos. I'm already blown away. Thank you guys for thinking that my videos are worth watching. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to give a little shout out to Anunamouse, or Anonymouse if that's how he wants it pronounced. That guy, he's awesome. He's already commented like on all my videos, subscribed. Anunamouse, you're my hero. You are the kind of guy that makes, 16-hour grinds of Minecraft just to make a dinky little slime farm like this. You know, you make it worth it. shout out to you. Keep up doing what you're doing. You're a great guy. I like you a lot. But thank you for watching. Leave feedback. You know, tell me that there's somebody watching my videos. It makes me happy every time I get some sort of feedback. So yeah, guys, love you. I will see you next time. Hopefully, if you stick around. Give me some feedback. And thank you so much for watching.